my God, bro. Why does this happen every game?
Couple niggas, I can't get it back. Every time I pull up, they're like, who is that? I slide with the Glock when I'm busting the trap. We found the treasure, put gang on the map. Can't give you my number, I'll give you my snap. You beef with my brother, I can't give you that. Running this race is my third overlap. Why these niggas only tough for the strap? I ain't got about weave, cause the hair like Rapunzel. I ball like LeBron, and you ball like Lonzo. Smoke straight paper, I ain't tryna smoke Fonto. Turn just sends me, I ain't tryna convo. I support the Glock, make me feel like Rondo. Dick in the mouth, think I'm touching the tonsils. Bro got the drum like bongos. Tryna build an empire just like the Mongols. Real life your heart, someone told me to pray. And kick you out, girl, I want you to stay. Every time we go out, you know I'ma pay. Only fell out one time and she kissed that away. Think about the day I buried my brother, that shit in my mind is stuck on replay. They asked me why did I do it, I sat back.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Akron Rebuild Dynasty. John Eads with you. Excited to bring you Game 5 today. The second of 3 straight and a very tough stretch for us in Big Ten play before we get to a bye. We played Oregon last game, Big Ten opener, and took them all the way to the end. 21-19 the final score. We scored with 6 seconds to go in regulation to get within 2. And then we tried to tie the game and force OT with a 2-point conversion, but we failed it. Still accepting your suggestions for good 2-point plays. Terrible at them. A very fun game. Almost pulled the upset and played a lot better than we should have. That was a 94 overall team. We are a 74 overall team. So there's a massive talent disparity, and I thought we played well above our weight class. Hopefully we can do the same today because we got Michigan coming in. They're ranked, at least as of right now. Hopefully they are, and we advance the week because then if we beat them, it's a bigger win, you know? And then after that, we have, I think, a road trip to Washington, which will be tough, and I think they are also ranked. So just moving along here in this Big Ten schedule. For those who don't know, we moved Akron to the Big Ten, so this is all conference competition. That's why we're playing these tough games. And we got a win last year in the Big Ten play. We're hoping to get 2 this year, if not more. And we're off to a good start, 3-1. So we'll see what we can do today against the Wolverines, my favorite team, but not today. Like the video, sub to the channel if you guys haven't already. Much appreciated. Going after corners and safeties big right now because we're low in numbers there. We're also low in talent, certainly. So going after some 4-stars. We're in 3rd here on Truman. 2nd on DeBeer, and 2nd on Bliss. I do want to see if it's worth trying to hard sell on any of these guys. So we got a D and a C grade there on Truman. For some reason, we can't even hard sell this guy because we have a bunch of X's in there. I've never seen that before. Bliss, we got a C and a B, and then might be able to sell him on the A+. So I think we could go in here with David Bliss and try to hard sell. We have some decent enough grades, I think. And we're in 2nd, so this is possible. So let's go in and try to do that. Hard sell. Get those 2 check marks. And then hopefully there's one. Not program tradition. Playing time would be good. Conference prestige. That one's pretty good. Let's see if we can find playing time, though. No? All right, so let's go with conference prestige. C+, A-, and B. I think that's a pretty good sell. And then we'll put the 10 points back on in there as well to get it back to the full 50. Looked at that one. Anything here? I don't think so. It's just a little bit too low. Could do prestige, but the coach prestige and the championship contender are not very high. So I think we leave it as is for now. Tyler Hines, we're in 1st, and nobody's even competing with us, so we can kind of leave that as is, I think. But maybe we can do some stuff here with these safeties. Let's see, Jimmy Coffey, big lead, not really worth doing a hard sell. Archibald, same deal. We'll just keep the points as they are. We're moving along quite well as it is. We got a disagreement here with McCollum. That'll probably change, though. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Points are all being doled out to those guys, and hopefully pretty soon we can get a commitment or 2. We're kind of trending that direction with those free safeties and then free up some points and start to go after some other guys. So, all right, into next week we go. All right, we'll take a look at those updates. Looks like we're into some top 3s and stuff. Michigan remains ranked 4-0, now 19 in the country, so I'll go in and change that from 23 to 19. Home game for us, and let's see if we can pull an upset. You know, if we play like we did last game, come up clutch just one or two more times, we might be able to pull it off. I mean, we almost beat Oregon. Like, a couple different things go our way, we'd probably win that game. I'm feeling confident about today, though. All right, so Truman, it looks like it's Clemson and Duke. We're not even really a factor anymore. De Beer, we actually have evened the playing field here. We're in second, behind Virginia Tech slightly, but we're in that race. And then Bliss, who we hard sold on, it looks like we made up a little bit of ground, but not a ton. Still looking good on Hines. Kind of moving slow, though, so maybe we should go in and hard sell him just to get this thing rolling along. We don't have very high grades, though. So, I mean, no one's going to come in and swoop him and take it from us. I know that, so I don't know why we're getting those red X's. I mean, those are some good grades we got with the possibility of hard selling there. Jimmy Coffey will be in the top 3 next week and move towards the commitment. Same thing with Archibald, and then kind of at a standstill with McCollum, but we'll keep an eye on it. So we'll have 50 free hours to use when we finish this game and pick it up for the next episode to put somewhere. But we're moving along. We're looking good at safety, I would say. And at corner, we're looking good on Hines, but I want to try to get at least one of those 4-star guys that could come in and be an immediate factor for us and up the talent level there, because we are very lowly talented at corner. It's only our second year. You can't fix the entire program in 1 or 2 off seasons, but we certainly got to get better at that position. So let's go look at Michigan and then their schedule, and then we will go scout them, see what kind of talent they got. Probably a lot. But, you know, we always play well above our weight class, punch well above our weight class. So they played FCS. They beat TCU on the road, only by 4, though. Beat App State, whatever, and then they beat Wisconsin, but only by 4. So kind of inflated, I think. They got a new coach. I think Steve Sarkisian's the coach here now in the video game. 91 overall team, so just about as talented as Oregon, maybe a little less slightly talented. But, I mean, that's not a very impressive resume. If you ask me, we probably could have gone 4-0 against that list of games, to be honest with you. So, I mean, Oregon had at least beaten Kansas by 45 on the road, so they had a little bit of credibility. But I'm not really looking at that and seeing a whole lot of credibility from Michigan. Now, you know, you are what your record says you are. They're 4-0. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not really intimidated by looking at that slate of games. But I am intimidated by Bryce Underwood. He's a great player. Sophomore now, 89 overall, dual threat. Didn't do a ton against us last year, but shoot, man, he's a hell of a player. Damn, they got this guy that plays at Cal right now as their backup from, like I said, Cal. He's a freshman. He's balling out this year. I don't even know how to say his name, but he's a stud. Jordan Marshall, running back, better than the Oregon running backs we saw last week. 93, 96, speed excel. Pretty decent running back room. Receivers, I mean, this has always been a struggle for Michigan. They got Andrew Marsh, though, very talented sophomore. He's no longer with the team. Nobody, like, these guys are good, but, man, I mean, Oregon had some really good dudes like DeCorian Moore, et cetera, and they didn't really do anything against us last week. Mainly because we sat in 2-man under, but still. They'll probably have a better offensive line than Oregon, question mark? Actually, no. In fact, it might be worse. Decent tackle on, I think, right guard or right tackle. Yeah, decent tackles, but the interior is not all that great. So we might be able to play 2-man under and just try to shut that run game down. Defensive line's pretty solid. I think Oregon's was better. Decent above average D tackle, but I think Oregon's were better. Better outside backer. Yeah, I mean, Oregon straight up just has a better defense. I mean, there's more talent there. They had really fast corners, really good safeties here. Keon Sabb, he's supposed to be at Alabama. But I don't know. I mean, they're pretty good, certainly. I mean, they have pieces on offense, but Oregon, I think, was the better team between the two of them. I mean, 94 overall versus 91, and looking at some of these position groups, I just don't see a ton of talent. So, home game, winnable game. Let's see if we can get our second Big Ten win, pull a big upset. We were beating Michigan at halftime last year, and I think that was a home game for us as well. So, for some reason, it's back-to-back home games against Michigan. But let's see if we can get it done this time. We were close last year, so let's finish it this time. Did not shut the run game down on that play. Damn it. That was a blitz. I mean, Oregon had a better offensive line than Michigan does, but they absolutely exposed us on that drive. He's wide open, Levi. Oh, my God. Just got to tackle him. Don't like that he got 9 yards on that. They're going for that? Terrible start. Oh, might get one here. If my guy was any faster. Good job, Curry. God, I wish he could make one guy miss. If he makes him miss, we're probably scoring. All right. Still an inaccurate throw, but we'll take it. Woo! Good drive. Needed that. Right there. You're right. Come on, man.
Bruh.
Yeah. Gotta have that tackle. You gotta make that tackle.
Hey, yo, bully.
Good. That's fine. We'll take that. We'll take that. Jesus. This guy can't throw an accurate pass to save his life. Seriously. Good speed, Greer. Let's go, man. Way to beat him to the edge.
Hey, yo, bully.
Bruh.
That route should have been wide open.
Hey, yo, bully.
Dude. How do you get burned that bad by a tight end?
Hey, yo, bully. Hey, yo, bully.
Nice, Curry.
Hey, yo, bully.
Yeah! Oh! How is he breaking those tackles? Don't like that they got points. We get ball coming out of half, but it's a 13-point game. We're going to need a touchdown to stop and then another touchdown. So. Beat them all. Yeah. Nice block. That's a hell of a run. That's a hell of a run. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Good job, Newell. This guy never catches a pass. He never catches a pass. Oh my God! Bro, why does this happen every game? Why is he wide open? Who's covering the middle of the field, man? Tackle. Of course he fumbles it. Even when he gets the first down yardage, he fumbles it. I can't do anything right. Nah, his ass is down. Get the hell out of here. You put a safety on him, he still couldn't stop it. Get the hell out of here. Not a great game out of us, man. Not a great game. Did not play well enough to pull an upset. Just not well played. Did not run the ball enough. Got to commit to the run game more, especially early in the game. We got away from it way too quick. Part of it's they were stacking the box, but even still, we got to commit to it. We have a good enough offensive line this year to get some push. It put us in way too many third down situations. And on those third down situations, we sucked today. 1 of 6, dropped passes, didn't go through the progressions. We see an open guy, and instead of thinking about who the ball's going to, we got to get to that second read sometimes because those guys are open. 4th down, not clutch. We turned it over twice. The first interception, look, I mean, man-to-man, you're running a corner route. He has the leverage. Like, it's worth a shot. I can't throw that route right now. I don't have a quarterback that can make a throw. I don't have the receivers that can get open. And their safety ran the route for him. The second pick, I mean, game was over anyway, but guy's running a corner route, and he underthrows it. If he floats it over, which is what I was trying to do, it's a touchdown. Difference of the game was we threw a pick. They turned that into a touchdown. We went 3 and out in the opening possession of the game. They turned that into a touchdown, and that's it. That's your 2 possessions. We could never steal the 2 possessions back. Not a good game by Malik. Not a good game. Missed too many throws. 308, I mean, whatever. Touchdown with 2 picks. Didn't run the ball well and didn't run the ball enough. Williams had a couple nice takes. Receivers did fine. Defense played like shit. And they got some stops at the end, and they gave us a chance, 27-21, to go score and take the lead. We turn it over on downs. And then they got another stop after that, I think, and then we couldn't do anything with it that time either. So, I mean, they gave us an opportunity, and we didn't take advantage of it. Now, it's hard to put that much stress on the offense. That's not complimentary football, but it is what it is. So, pisses me off when we lose like that. Just made too many mistakes in the first half to even give ourselves a chance. And we still had it within 6 points in the second half. And then we had an opportunity, and we blew it. And any chance they get to F us over, they're going to do it. And they did it today. Absolutely. All right, another tough one. I mean, we have a hard schedule this year, and this is part of it. I mean, playing against back-to-back top 20 teams that have a plus 15, if not more, overall advantage on us. It's the same as it was last year, but it might be worse than last year, honestly. But just got to play better. It doesn't matter how much talent you have or lack of talent. You can't go 3 and out on your first drive of the game. You can't throw interceptions that are taken back for touchdowns eventually. And, I mean, that's the main 2 reasons why we lost. We lost by 2 possessions. Those are the 2 possessions right there. And despite that, we still got it to within 6 in the second half. But when opportunity strikes, man, you got to be ready for it. And we convert in a lot of key situations. We have to when we have a team that's not as talented as the other. But the games that we've won, it's because we've answered the bell on most of, if not all of those. And today we didn't in most of the clutch situations, man. We just didn't have it. So it's going to get easier as we get more talented and stuff, but we're obviously not there yet. So we fall to 3-2. We got off to a great start. It's not surprising that we lose these games. We're not supposed to, but it doesn't mean I don't want to win them. And I hate losing. I'm a very competitive guy, and I feel like we should win every game we play. So we got Washington next on the road. I think we played them pretty tough last year as well. I think we played them within a touchdown or something like that. So let's go see if we can do something out there. It's going to be tough with the stadium pulse and things like that. But man, I mean, I feel like there's avenues for us to win. The Oregon game that we failed to capitalize on, and even this game stacked against us, and we still had opportunities to take the lead and potentially win, and we just didn't do it. So hopefully we'll be better for it, and that's it, man. Just I hate losing, and we got to figure this thing out. So we'll try to do that next game. Till then, like the video, sub to the channel. Appreciate it. Let's get back on the right track next time. Y'all take care.